Hi everybody, and welcome back to Ryan Bolton's Cards. And today we got almost a box of Fleer 2002 baseball. These are hobby packs. We are looking for Barry Bonds career highlight autographs. This shop had this, so I figured why not? Had a chance to pull a Barry Bonds auto. These are $3.99 a pack, so I figured why not? I don't know how many in a box, but it looked like there was one missing, maybe five. I don't know if it was a 24 count box or a 5 count or 20 count box, but there is 19 packs here. So let's get into it. Let's get ripping. So sit back, relax, crack open that beer, pour yourself a cup of coffee, tea, soda, milk, water, whatever you like to drink, and see what I get. So please like, subscribe, tell your friends to subscribe, hit that notification, share the video. Check out my other videos and check out my eBay page at Go Packers 79. Alright, so here we go. So the design's okay. It looks like we got one of those future stars, maybe. I think those are probably short prints. Same with these changing places. I have no idea if they're technically short prints or not, but they're just subsets of the base set. So we got Mark Mulder, Carlos, I try to pronounce his last name, Bobby Hennington, Tony Graffinado, and of course I knew it was she because I have a whole bunch of him. Fleer Futures, Kazushi Ishii. He was supposed to be the big rookie of the 2002, but he ended up not really panning out. And Joe Mauer and David Wright became the big guys in that year, but they're not in this set. So we got Al Leiter. I don't know if they're one per pack or if they're short prints or not. I have no idea. So Al Leiter, we got Alex Gonzalez, Shane Halter, Donnie Ward, and then we got another subset called Changing Places. We got Chris Singleton. So I guess he was with the White Sox before. Now he's with the Orioles. Let's see, does it give the odds on the chance of a Barry Bonds? So there's 60 of the Changing Places. There's 40 future of the Fleer Futures, 30 franchise players. Okay, there's Tiffany cards. There will be serial numbered. I'm sure they'll probably feel different. Rookie Sensations, Barry Bonds career highlights are 1 in 12. Let's see, does it say anything about the autograph? Okay, autographs. Barry Bonds career highlights are numbered to 25, which I saw. You got Classic Cuts, Game Used, Classic Cuts autograph, but it doesn't, let's see, Game Used. Overall odds for Game Used autograph cards is 1 in 24 packs. Okay, so maybe the box was 24 packs a box, I guess. I'm taking it. So I'm missing 5 packs out of that box. So you got Alex Gonzalez, Raul Casanova. I'm sure I'll look to see if they're numbered on the back. Kazushio Suzuki, Jim Edmonds. You got Changing Places, Omar Dahl. He was the Phillies, now he's a Dodger. Josh Beckett. You got Chris Richard, Jason Kendall, Jeff Weaver is one of those franchise players. And then a Fleer Futures, Juan Bronziliton. I'm sure let me see if I pulled one of those franchise players in the first pack. I just didn't see it. It doesn't look like it. Alright. Kevin Escobar. Roosevelt Brown. Louis, got career highlights already. Luis Rivera, come on, auto. Nope. And you get a Barry Bonds for high. There's only, I think, 10 of these. 10 cards. 10 card set. Yeah, 10 cards. So Barry Bonds. Coming Home, Bay Area. And we got Fleer Futures, Edwin Almonte with the White Sox. We got Randy Wolf, Darren Erstad. The card stock's a little bit thicker, too, than regular cards, too, so that's nice. Rafael Fakral, Bud Smith, and Changing Places, John Rocker. Let's go from this other side of the stacks. Hopefully everybody's enjoying their day. Hopefully not too hot. We got Doug Mankiewicz, Brent Butler, John Porish. And we got Deadliner, Ken Griffey at 450 and counting. Nice Ken Griffey Jr. insert. Oh, it's probably Headliner, not Deadliner. Headliner. It looks more of like a weird looking D than an H. So I'm just guessing it's a Headliner. And then we got a Futures, Andrew Machado. So it looks like they may come one a pack, maybe. We got CC Sabathia, Kelly Stinnett, JT Snow, Adam Eaton, and Changing Places, Jeff Giamacco. The Brewers. Man, some of these names I haven't seen in a long time that used to be top prospects around this era. So we got Pedro Martinez, Gabe Kapler. It looks like we might get another Barry Bonds highlights. Oh no, it's a relic. So we got a relic. Classic Cuts, Wade Boggs. Part of the relic is cut over there, but game worn jersey from the Tampa Bay Rays. Okay, so it doesn't look like we're going to get an autograph. At least we hit the minus the 4-5 packs that we were down. At least we hit something. Maybe might get another chance at one. I don't know. But if they come pretty much the odds are 1 in 24. But like I said, the shop, what they were charging for a complete box, I'm sure is a little bit more expensive than normal because they're a little bit high on their prices, and they wanted $89 for a box, $89.99. So, oops, sorry guys. So, for a chance to maybe hit a Barry Bonds auto or some of these other classic cut autos that they have, it's not a bad price for a chance to try to get somebody. Then we got Gary Sheffield Changing Places. That was one from the Dodgers to the Brewers. Or to the Braves, my bad. Sorry. We got Trevor Hoffman franchise players. Brian Lawrence, another franchise player, Randy Johnson. We got Greg Norton, and we got Futures, Rene Reyes. The one actually I wouldn't mind getting is Mark Prior Futures, because I don't have that one. And I was a big Prior fan, which I'm surprised I don't have that one. There's all the Priors I was buying up at the time. There we go. We got Alexis Gonzalez. Another Raul Casanova. We got Shizaki again, Mike Cameron. And we have a Reggie Sanders Changing Places. Greg Vaughn. Franchise players, Jay Gibbons. Terrence Long. Shea Hillenbrand. And Orlando Hudson Futures. So far, nothing has really stuck out as different stock yet or anything, because I know they got Tiffany's and they also have like golds, I believe, from what I saw. So it's a 540 card set, because they have all these franchise players, changing places, and futures. There's that Carlos. Like I said, I'm not going to try to pronounce his name. Mike Soroka. He used to be with the White Sox. Royce Clayton. I got another headliner. Rocky Mountain Highlights. Todd Helton. I got another futures. Jorge De La Rosa. Ivan Rodriguez. John Lieber. Matt Manti. There's a franchise players. Darren Erstad. Changing places. Abby Lopez. I got Gil Micheni, Bobby Horry, Paul Wilson, Michael Barrett, Roger Cedeno. We got Steve Kent, futures, Carlos Delgado, Reggie Taylor, Tyler Houston, Mike Young, and the futures Kobe Lewis. We got 2 futures in that pack. We didn't get a changing places. So far we only got 1 bond. It's supposed to be 1 in 12, so there's a chance to get 2 bonds cards in here. That's Sandy Alomar, Luis Castillo, Tony Graffinano again. Here we go. Golden Moments. Frank Thomas. There we go. So we got Griffey and Thomas so far in these, and those are 2 of my PC players, especially Frank Thomas. A nice looking card too. Changing places. John Vanderwall. We got Carlos Lee, Tom Goodwin, Mike Lamb, Lee Stevens, and changing places, Rondell White. Okay, here's the look at the back, just in case you haven't seen this. As Did You Know on him back. As a youngster, Lee's favorite baseball player was George Brett. Okay. And then these changing places around the back. There's the back, pretty much the same kind of design a little bit, except for on the back there, but it also says, Did You Know? Let's see. Did you know on July 17th, 1997, Rondell became the 47th player to hit a home run in the upper deck of Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia? All right. And let's see. The back of the futures are the same thing. Just a little stat and then a little did you know on them. So Eric appeared in the All-Almanac All-Star game held at Yankee Stadium. Academic All-Star game held at Yankee Stadium. And the same with the franchise. Oh, the franchise players is a little different backing because they're the first of the sets. So this has a little article on them. I'm not going to read those. But there you have it. That's a little update on the cards and what the card design is. Like I said, this feels like a little thicker stock for a company, and especially for Fleer Topps. And it's not like a special anything. It's just Fleer. So, but it feels like a little thicker stock. If you look at, I can't really tell. Got Eduardo Alfonso, Brent Butler again, Ben Sheets, Gabe Kapler, changing places, Greg Zahn. We got Greg Vaughn, Mike Lowell, Chris Benson, Terrence Long, and Anastasio Martinez. We got Bob Horry again. Tom Gordon. Here's a franchise players. Richie Sexson. Ben Sheets. We got futures. Jackson Mullen. Billy Silverstar. Roy Holloway, rest in peace. Dean Palmer. Adam Everett. And changing places, Brad Fulmer. We got a few packs to go. Looks like about 7 after this one. We got franchise players, Vladimir Guerrero Sr., Raul Casanova. This is the third one of him. We see for a 540 card set. That's the third time we've seen him, and I've seen a lot of doubles too already. Tony Batista, Juan Pierre, changing places, Kenny Lofton. Yeah, maybe I have to check those to see if one of them might be a Tiffany or something, because a lot of the same players. Randy Wynn, Omar Vizquel, Trevor Hoffman, and changing places, Darren Lewis. So judging by how we got a relic, and I doubt we're going to get a Barry Bonds auto. Never know. Never know. We got Garrett Anderson, Mike Piazza. The first stadium card, because they have stadium cards in this, is Yankee Stadium. That's the first one of those we've seen. Oh, here we go. This one definitely feels good. Here's a Tiffany. Number to 226. Rob Bell. It looks a lot different. It looks different. It looks shinier. Looks like a little brighter than the other one, and it definitely feels different. So that's so you can look at those. Changing placings, Rick Helling. We got Fernando Vina. Here we go. We got Chipper Jones franchise players. Brett Abernathy, Dan Wilson, and changing places, Carlos Pena. Here we go. Too bad not a bigger name. I mean, even though Rob Bell he had like a 1 or 2 decent years, I think, that he was actually kind of that they talked about and why he was playing. That was early on in his career. So at least got a Tiffany card. So we got Michael Clayder, or Cladire, Scott Spezio, Corey Patterson, Alex Rodriguez, and we have Mark Teixeira. That was a second year card, but he was one of the bigger ones in 2001. Greg Wilson, Scott Strickland, another franchise players, Chipper Jones. We got 2 of those back to back. Bud Smith. There we go. There's Mark Fryer. Which I'm surprised I don't have this one. Maybe because it was a second year and people were trying to sell it like a rookie card way back when, and that's probably why I didn't buy it, because it was way overpriced at the time. And there's the Gill again. We got Jorge Posada, Wilton Guerrero. We have another headliners. Better late than never, Nomar Garcia Parra. And we got changing places, Chris Steins, Josh Beckett again, David Eckstein, Jerry Harrison Jr., Vladimir Guerrero, and changing places, Jason Isringhausen. So we got 4 packs left. Howdy again. This third time seeing him. Jeremy Finek. Never heard of him. Never heard of his name. You got Ishii. I think it's the third time seeing him. Cameron. Futures. Tyler Walker. Chuck Finley. Trot Nixon. And Jarrett Wright. Lee Stevens. And another Futures. Shauna Borges. Here's another guy that was supposed to be really big prospect too, but he never really panned out. Then you got Danny Nagel, Edgar Martinez, David Ortiz, still in Minnesota there. Mark Kotze. You got Hank Blaylock, he was another big rookie, also 2001. Delino D. Shields, Jeremy Giambi, Rafael Furcal, Augie Ortega, and Changing Places, Shinseki, I'm going to try to pronounce his name. Hirshagawa, I think is his last name. And we got Mike Lieberthal, Eric Milton. Ooh, we got another classic cuts. Dave Winfield. So we got two in here. The bat card. Was not expecting this. I think I put this one in the wrong top loader. There we go. So we got two decent players too. Dave Winfield and Wade Boggs. I believe I know I have a Wade Boggs. I believe it's a jersey. It could be a bat card. I already have. So if I don't, then that's nice having him. Dave Winfield. I don't know if I have any relic cards or bat cards or anything like that of him. Next we have Hideo Nomo, Changing Places. Bobby Abreu. Peter Bergeron. Mark Jackson. Mike Redman. And Changing Places, Moises Alou. I don't know. Sometimes what they do is they, if they have more than one box, when it starts getting low, they'll start putting other packs in the box to kind of fill it up to make it look like it's full a lot. So maybe there's maybe it's two boxes mixed in, but we only still got one highlight, so we should hopefully get a second one. But like I said, there's 5 packs missing. Mark Catalino. Maybe that'll also be why we're seeing a lot more doubles too and triples. Kevin Brown. Mark Quinn. This is the last pack, guys. But we didn't see any doubles of Changing Places or Futures, so that's good. Joe Rinda. Here's a Changing Places. Jeremy Burnitz. Their second stadium card, which I'm surprised we haven't seen more of these. Unless they're kind of short-printed up, but it's the Fenway Park. So we got Yankee Stadium and Red Sox Stadium. So Fenway Park and Yankee Stadium. We got Raul Mondesi, Ben Petrick, Michael Kadire, and last, as I say, we haven't got any doubles. It's our first double of the Futures that Dejuan Bronzilton. So there you have it. So not bad. So we got a lot of Changing Places, Futures, franchise players. We ended up getting 2 classic cuts. Dave Winfield and Wade Boggs, which are not numbered, but this is what the backs look like. Saying congratulations on it. It's weird. This one it looks like it might have some stitching on the back or something, where the relic is. Here it's not, maybe because it's a back card, so it's a little different. than here. So you got, this is a contains a piece of an authentic game used bat that was used by Dane Winfield. This certifies, expressly warrants the authenticity of the piece of the game used bat on the front of this card. And pretty much says the same thing, but it says game worn jersey instead of bat for Wade Boggs. Alright, so there you have it. They got one Tiffany card to 200, Rob Bell. Got one Barry Bonds career highlights. There's only 10 of these in the set. And we got 3 headliners. We got Todd Helton, Ken Griffey Jr., Nomar Garcia Parra, 1 golden moment, Frank Thomas. There we go. So there you have it. Let me know what you think. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. Let me know what your favorite card was. If you like this product. Like I said, the design is simple, but still kind of makes it like pop a little bit. A lot better than certain designs I've seen out there of newer stuff. And like I said, thicker cardstock too. Let me know if you would buy this stuff. Like I said, a chance to get a Barry Bonds auto for if it's cheap, and other autographs. Check out my other videos. Check out my eBay page at GoPacker79. Until next time, have a great, wonderful day. Bye.